This is Kardec Radio bringing you the talk, The Dynamics of Our Sixth Sense, Psychic and Mediumistic Phenomena in the Light of Spiritism, given by Divaldo P. Franco, Brazilian medium and speaker. This partial audio recording will cover Chapter 6, Conscience and Happiness. Enjoy. Allan Kardec asked the spirits in question number 621 of the Spirits Book, "Where is the law of God inscribed?" And the spirits answered, "In the conscience." The conscience is the prosecutor, the judge, and the jury. When we feel guilty, it does not really matter if others tell us, "Don't worry about it, you are not guilty," because we know better. That is why we should lead a life without guilt, so that we can face and look at people in the eye with ease. The Argentinian philosopher José Ingenieros wrote a very beautiful sentence about being young. We all would like to be and remain young, but the body changes over time. But with his saying, we can always be young. He said the following: "Young is anyone who can face the future without any remorse from the past." When we don't feel any guilt, we are young. We don't get old. When we have a disturbed life in youth, we get to adult age with anguish. When older, we become resentful, always complaining. So we need to do everything we can to reach an old age very well, thanking life. Someone once asked the Dalai Lama, "What interests you the most about society?" He said, "It is the human being. The human being gives up his health at work so that he may earn money. Later on, he spends his money to reacquire health. He spends his whole life thinking about tomorrow, and when the tomorrow arrives, he becomes anguished because he did not enjoy the yesterday." This is a paradox. To live well at this moment is the great proposal of spiritualism and spiritism. Be yourself. Be authentic to yourself. Love thy neighbor, but love thyself as well. Because Jesus' commandment is to love God above all else and to love your neighbor as yourself. Those who don't love themselves cannot love anyone. We need to love ourselves. We need to take care of our body and our emotions. It is important to live happily, to be grateful to God for life. Every day when I open my eyes in the morning, I say, "Thank you very much, God, for another day." And when I go to bed, "Thanks, God. Tonight allow me that I may leave my body to learn and serve." My spiritual guide gave me a 5-item recommendation in order to be happy. 1. There is sun shining within me. Let me explain it. Usually the sun shines outside of us, and when this happens, it casts a shadow. But when it shines inside, we become a lamp, a light. Therefore, there is a sun shining within. 2. I was born to love. Those who love are happy. When we can love, life is much better than if we were to live tormented, seeking love. Then, love. 3. I was born to serve. Everybody thinks that they should be served, but we were born to serve. The air, the rain, and life itself is a song of servitude. May our life be a poem of service. 4. The evil that is done to me does not harm me. But the evil that does harm me is the evil that I do to others because it turns me into a bad person. If someone does not like me, it is the person's problem. Let us not be disturbed by that. If a person says, "I don't like you," we can say, "Whatever. I am not a dollar bill that everybody likes." And these days there are many who also do not like the dollar. The British like the pound. Other Europeans prefer the euro, so we will never be loved by everybody. There are several reasons. It may be because of jealousy, envy, or inferiority complexes. So that is really the person's problem. Let's not worry about the evil. Let's be good. 5. My life is happy. Let's not allow anyone to make our life unhappy. Let's make of it a treasure so that there will always be happiness within us.